All right, y'all, welcome back to Zilla Grilla. Today we're going to do a little Brunswick stew. And we were hosting a party a few months ago for a baby shower, couple shower, and they wanted a big old pot of Brunswick stew. And I was like going through some family recipes and trying to gather family recipes, although everybody seemed to be kind of tight-lipped about it. Everybody's got their own method. I took to YouTube as well, and there really weren't that many good videos on a good Brunswick stew. So I'm going to kind of replicate what I did for that party we hosted on a much smaller scale, of course. So we'll just go over the ingredients. The good thing about a Brunswick stew, throw in leftover chicken, leftover pulled pork. That's the beauty of it. Just throw it all in and it kind of melds together, and that's layers of flavor, baby. So today I got a pork stock that I made just from the bone from the bone-in pork butt. Crushed tomatoes. We got a little beef broth. Then we got corn, onions, lima beans, butter beans, whatever you want to call them. All this is frozen. The mother-in-law said always use frozen, so we're heeding that advice. And then we've got some diced potatoes as well. Then I did a beer butt chicken, so we've got some chicken and some leftover pulled pork. So first thing we're gonna do, get a little butter in the pan. Add a little oil. Then we're going to drop the onions in. Just working on medium heat. Going to saute the onions. Smelling good already. I wish you could make a candle flavored sauteed onions. A little butter, a little onion. All right, onions are browning. We're gonna deglaze with this pork stock. Now we're gonna do the tomato dump. Just crushed tomatoes. These are Roma. You can use San Marzano, anything you like. This is two 28-ounce cans. Give it a little stir. Now we're going to dump in the corn, the beans, and the potatoes.
Might need a bigger pot, honey.
You said I couldn't use the big pot.
I actually didn't say that. Who are you gonna believe, people?
They know. We're gonna let that meld together and put the lid on, and we'll check back here in a little bit. All right, we're back. Let's take a peek. It's simmering nicely. We're gonna go ahead and drop in the protein. I think we got enough room in here. Kind of fold that in. Just gonna fold this in. It's a great dish, a lot of good flavors in here, a lot of good color, the green of the lima beans, yellow of the corn. red of the tomatoes, obviously. It's just a good, hearty, classic barbecue dish. You see it as a side a lot of times, but in this case, can even be the main course. So that's looking pretty thick, so we're gonna add some beef broth. Just get everything good and submerged. The meat's all left over, so it's been cooked already, so you don't have to worry about that, but we're just gonna keep this going, let it cook off a little bit. Then when we come back, I'll show you the secret weapon. You're gonna love it. All right, y'all. This thing's looking mighty good. There's just one thing left to do. Our friends at Redneck Barbecue Lab got a little sauce called sauce. It's your apple cider vinegar, some hot sauce, just gives it that extra punch. Now a pot this size, I don't know, maybe half a jar or something like that. You can get this stuff at Butcher's Market, through their website. I know they're expanding distribution, so it might even be at Walmart and some other places, other grocery stores local in North Carolina. But pour that in, it's gonna give it that little bit of tang, a little bit of heat, and just top it off nicely. So pour that in about 30 minutes before you're ready to serve. Even at the party, I had a bottle of this as I was serving, and poured a little daub on people that wanted it. So it's a great sauce. I love it. And that's the Brunswick Stew. We're gonna let this simmer another 30 minutes or so. I mean, you got all the beautiful colors in there. Just looks like a really nice dish, and smells fantastic. It's gonna taste even better. So next time we see you, we'll taste a little bit of this Brunswick Stew. See you. Well, y'all been dying to taste this here Brunswick Stew. I think we got a good pot going here.
Oh yeah.
It's just a pretty sight. Something you can put on in the morning, serve at night, any time of year, from 4th of July to Christmas Eve. Luck would have it, it is Christmas Eve.
Spencer gets the biggest bowl of soup I've ever seen in my entire life.
This gonna hurt me more than it hurts you, I promise. If it don't taste like that, I don't want it. Y'all know this now. But Merry Christmas, happy stewing. It's a fantastic time of year. I love every single one of you, every last one of you, from my heart. From this house to yours, Merry Christmas. Y'all have a good night.